Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and in celebration of the Grand Tournament expansion coming out, today we will be rebuilding our Paladin deck. So, let's take a look at what the Paladin cards can be now with the new cards. We have uh, possibly a strategy of drawing cards. I don't like that strategy at all. When your turn starts, give your minions +1/+1. This is an interesting card. I want to consider it at least. Paladin's going to be about summoning a lot of creatures that are relatively low thing. Noble Sacrifice has worked pretty well for me in the past. Uh, when one of your minion dies, return it to life. When one of your opponent's minion is summoned, reduce it to 1. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, get 1 durability. I'm not sure there are many other weapons for the Paladin, so this one might go in the deck just because. Equality is a decent card to have. Change all your minions' health to 1 of all minions. Yeah, that's a decent one, so let's go ahead and craft that to at least have it. We have, let's see, restore 4 to the health and give them 2 attack. Give a minion Divine Shield, Divine Shield. Give a random friendly minion Divine Shield and Taunt. Okay, that's pretty good. Whenever you summon a minion, give it +1/+1 and lose 1 durability to the Sword of Justice. It's a decent card for a Paladin deck. Draw cards until your hand has as many as your opponent. Nah. Summon 3 1/1 Silver Hand recruits and equip a 1/4 weapon. This is super overpowered, this card, so I'll probably consider using it. Give a minion +3 attack and Divine Shield. Change every minion's attack to 1. Deal 2 damage to all minions with Death Rattle. I wouldn't use that. Your Silver Hand recruits now have +1 attack. I'll definitely use that. Summon a random Murloc. Nope, not going to do a Murloc deck. Double a minion's attack. I will take that and I will create another one so I can double or quadruple. Draw a card and deal damage equal to its cost. That's to random. Whenever a friendly minion dies, while this is in your hand, gain +1 armor. Interesting. Legendary. Whenever you summon a mech, gain Divine Shield. There is a creature that will take all the Divine Shields of your other characters, and gain health and attack from that. Let's see, reveal a minion. If it costs 5 or more, restore 7 to your health. I'll take this guy. Why not? I'll take 2 of them.
Is this the fishing tournament?
Is this the fishing tournament? I'll take both of those because that's a pretty good card there. Deal 8 damage randomly split by the enemies. No. Destroy all minions except for each player's highest attack minion. It's a thought, but I'm not going to spend 400 dust on it. Put 1 of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. So, if I had this card, we would have to fill our deck with quite a few secrets, and I'm not sure there are that many secrets. Yeah, there's a decent amount. There's about 4 or 5. Change all your enemy minions attack to 1. Yeah, that would be good. Restore 8 health, draw 3 cards for 8. That's probably a decent card, but I don't want to draw cards. Divine Shield, Taunt. I'll probably try and use him. And no, I won't go into the priests. We'll look in here, and so if we look at Divine, well, just shields. How about that? Uh, we could continue down this path. We'll probably want something like this. That's a decent card anyways. All minions lose Divine Shield here and gain +3/+3 for each shield lost. The Blood Knight is the real card you would want for that strategy if you were gonna try to build a Divine Shield deck and then fill it with all these others. Whenever you target this with a spell, it gains Divine Shield, and then several more cards. This one in particular is pretty cool. It gives all your other minions Wind Fury, Taunt, or Divine Shield at random. And let's see. What else? As far as shields go, nothing, but there was Silver Hand Recruits. And in our neutral cards we have 3 cards that summon Silver Hand Recruits, and they're all, well, 2 cards, sorry. Silver Hand Knight here doesn't even do that. Never mind, there's only 1 card. I don't know why this wasn't specifically a Paladin only card, but there you have it. It wasn't. So let's look at what our deck is now for the Paladin. Here it is. Click on that and get in there. There we go. We have Avenge. We have Blessing of the Might. We have Noble Sacrifice, the Cog Master, Zombie Chow, Seal of Light, Annoyatron, Iron Beak Owl, Divine Shield for the Shielded Minibot, Questing Adventurer, that's a desperation card I put in there. The True Silver Champion, I will still probably have that in my deck. Blessing of Kings, almost certainly going to keep that. Consecrations, probably a decent card. Hammer of Wrath, probably going to get rid of that. Defender of Argus, probably going to go. I'm going to try and keep Dragonkin Sorcerer in here. And then Blessed Champion, I'll have 2 of those in the future. And Guardian of Knights to restore 6 health, I think I won't use that. And Ursa, probably not. So that's our old Paladin deck. Let's now delete it and make a new Paladin deck. Our Paladin is at level 62, so it's not really a deck I'm going to be using a lot anyways, but I want to keep it, I want to at least know the concept. Let's see, when you start your turn, give your minions +1/+1. I don't think I'd keep that. Divine Shields, here, Noble Sacrifice. I don't think I would keep that weapon either. Nope, I'm not going to use any of those. I will take 2 of these since I think it's overpowered. I'll take 2 of these. I will take these 2, and these 2, and these 2. Probably this. Summon a random Murloc, I don't think so. Double the attack. That's good. We'll take this. We'll take these 2. And these 2. And so now we just need to kind of figure out what else we want. We want the Dragonkin Sorcerer here, definitely. So that's 1. That leaves us 7 more cards that we are thinking about. We want them to be something that when you attack goes up, it increases it. Well, we need some level 1 creatures. So I'll take these two because I have so many cards that will give me uh, uh, increased attack. I can increase the attack of something with 0. Let's see. Not sure I want anything else there. Now the Paladin's ability is potentially gonna work well with the Inspire ability, so that's a decent thought to play that. Uh, the Tournament Attendee card, I think I overlooked this. I don't remember looking at it. Let's see. A 2-1 with taunt versus a... Interesting question, if Tournament Attendee is better than Zombie Chow. I think it probably is. So I'll take it. There. Zombie Chow's problem is always that there's for as much damage as it may do to somebody's hero, they get the health right back after it dies. It's probably a decent thought to, instead of have the Annoyatron, have the Knife Juggler. That is a card that perpetually annoys me when other people are playing it, so I think it's probably a card I should play. I used to play Mana Wraith quite a lot to slow down and irritate the other players, and it had a pretty decent level of success, but it also slows down the gameplay for yourself and is not an efficient use of your time. Depends on what cards you have instead of it, is always the case. Charge Divine Shield, that really doesn't make any sense in this deck. Let's see, what else? What else would be a good card? Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of other cards that really work with the Paladin. I think I missed out on getting the best cards that I should. Alright, so we have a 3 mana card here I want to get. Replace with something else. So let's take these two out and put these in for an experiment. And I don't know if there's really anything else we're gonna choose. We're only up to the 4 mana creatures. So I don't, just to even state it now, I don't think I've made a particularly great deck, and I've said that pretty much on every deck I've made. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of playing with it and figuring it out. Let's see. We'll put that in there. Just trying to figure out what cards in comparison are the best. All these cards do something a little bit different and might be useful and might not. Let's keep looking. Is there anything else I would want to play that I have? And I don't think there really is. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I might start putting this, the North Sea Kraken, in my decks if I just want a very good regular high attack creature, since I have 2 of them. Anyways, we'll think about that later. Let's try out this Paladin deck. Start the game. Find an opponent. Find me an opponent, computer. Find me an opponent. Hopefully you find me a good opponent. Now last episode, if I'm gonna call these episodes, they're all kind of standalone, had some network trouble where they would just disconnect immediately. But
You asked for it.
eventually we got through that.
With honor.
Alright. So I'm gonna keep all of these. Let's see. Now I can't play this against the mage because he'll just use his ability. So what I think I'll do instead
One day
this,
I'll be a real knight.
this, and this, and in return. Silver Hand Recruit. This one gives us 2/2 squires instead. That's probably a waste of that card. So this is the card we need to fulfill our really the only strategy we have in this deck. So we'll want to get it out, but we'll want to also have some magic cards to target it with. Let's see. This and this and end the turn. Of course, if he never attacks these guys, they're completely useless. Dragon eggs. Play this, play this.
Reporting for duty.
Hey! Down in front!
Normally you don't want to have 5 cards so early.
You know, take candle.
Interesting choice. Give a minion +3 attack and divine shield. I'll take that under advisement.
Hey!
Just keep hitting the face.
Down in front!
The battle.
I don't think they're playing very well, but we'll see. This one gets +1/+1 every time I cast a spell. So I need to be cautious about when I decide that I wanted to cast that spell. Now I would have gotten another black whelp here if it weren't for the fact that I had already had 6 creatures out. I guess that was the case, yeah. I already had 7 total creatures. So that's 7. That's 11, 6. If I just had the spell to double my attack, I would have won this turn.
Down in front!
He's gonna have a hard time getting rid of this guy. Even if he'll have to attack the guy with taunt. Well, polymorph works. And so with one polymorph that destroys that strategy. But fortunately, I don't think it matters.
Reporting for duty.
We'll attack this. We'll attack this. We'll attack this. I'm having a hard time he's not seeing how I would lose this. Did I get lucky on this game? Yes, I did. But I think my deck is pretty good too. It's not terrible. Let's see.
Sign
This.
up today.
Play this.
Reporting
That
for
inspires
duty.
this guy, which gives me a 2/2 squire for 1, which is actually a lot better than a 1/1 squire silver-hand recruit for 2. This is a consistent effect here, it's not a battle cry. So as soon as I summon this, all the silver-hand recruits will get +1 attack. Okay, so play this here, and that gets me the 2, I wouldn't win. Fortunately, I also have this that is a battle cry, or quartermaster, which gives them +2/+2, which means I won. That was super lucky. But that is a definite concept that I'm going to start embracing on the Paladin deck. I got the Paladin deck up to 60 mostly by playing a Murloc deck in it. Now I feel like it could stand on its own, or at least has the beginnings of a deck that could stand on its own using Silverhand recruits and some of those other abilities. So I definitely like that deck a lot more than some of the previous ones I've done. And I think there will be less tweaking to this one. Anywho, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And please do follow and friend me on social media sites. There's a whole bunch of links down below. Let me know in the comments if there's something I don't have an account for and should have an account for. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.